In the last video, I said that I would be going over the island-only skills next. I was going to cram all 3 skills into one video, but then decided to break them down into 3 videos. Welcome to part 1, Carpentry. Though to start this off properly, we need to start with sand. It takes sand to make vials, and vials to make soil. Early on, the quickest way to level carpentry is to make soil. So make a few hundred vials by smelting sand at the furnace. Next, with vials in hand, we're going to come on down here to the well and see about filling them up with water. Now I've already made a bunch of vials and filled them with water, and just saved these few here for the demonstration. It takes 35 small vials to make a soil. Now as your alchemy level rises, you will start making the vials more frequently, and you will start making medium vials and even large vials. The number there are 25 medium vials or 15 large vials per soil. Now you can also buy soil, but as it costs an overall average of 7 to 11,000 coins to buy a single soil, you would lose out on 52.5 experience of carpentry per soil. I wouldn't buy them. Not to mention the alchemy experience in making and filling the vials. As I've already made and filled some vials, we are ready to get an island deed and visit the island for the first time. The farmer over here sells the deeds for 35,000. See, 35,000. I know it seems like a lot, but we can make more than that in just an hour of material gathering. Now, there is one thing that I would suggest buying off of the market, and that is a fur chest. Unless you have put some capture points into carpentry, or will be making enough stuff to get your soil, or enough soil to get your carpentry to level 5. To get your island deed, or actually while we're here, I almost forgot, let's go ahead and grab a rake, because you're going to need that for the farming. Now, to get to your island, click on the deed in your inventory, and it will transport you to your island. Now, with the materials needed for your project or projects in your chest, not your inventory, click on the Build menu. Open Build menu right here. It's up here in the upper right-hand corner of your window. The Build menu is set up in groups: floors, walls, objects, map, and building. Fairly self-explanatory. Floors are under floors. Walls and fences are under walls. Just about everything else is under objects. Building is used for making your ship, and the map is for expanding your land plot. You start out with a 13 by 13 size, and by using coin or moss, which if you click here provide materials, you can go up the various levels and get a larger size island. There is one individual who has a 20 by 20. Now on my main, I have a 17 by 17, which holds 120 soils, 3 breeding spots, and plenty of cabinets. But anyway, we are making soil. So let's go back to objects here. Now the default setting will show only those items which you can make right now, that you have the skills and material for, or the items already made, either by you or bought, that are in your chest. Now, we have the option here to make soil. So let's click on it. Once you've made your first soil, it's pretty easy. You get a carpentry level pretty quickly. Now we're going to keep clicking on the word make until we are run out of soil that we can make. While we're here, let's go ahead and make a fir floor. Now I already have over 100 fir in my chest, because see, it takes 100 fir logs to make a fir floor. So we just click make, and there we go. Now I know you're asking me, okay, I've made it, but how do I use it? Easy. Leaving the item in your chest, not going to go get it out. You open the build menu if it's not already open. Click place, and then choose whichever spot you want to put it. Like I'm going to put it right here. And see, I can put them out. Carpentry is considered by some tedious because the good stuff is not until higher levels, but I personally feel that it is worth it. At this time, of the items that one can make, soil, cabinets, beds, chests, fences, breeding nests, and mailboxes are all beneficial items. The rest are just decoration. Soil is used in farming. Cabinets are extra space for storage for you, with fir cabinets being the lowest, which only have 2 or 3 spaces, and magic cabinets being the highest, which has 16 spaces for you to fill with whatever you want. Beds increase your health regeneration, which the better the quality of bed, the better it heals. Chest functions do not change with the higher levels of wood. They just look more ornate. Fences and breeding nests are used for breeding pets. Mailboxes are great for leaving messages and getting messages for or from those who visit your island. Now, before we go, remember that that fir floor that we made? Well, you can take, and to get out of here, you just go to the sign. You can take the fir floor out of your chest. Let's see, there it is. Take it right down here to the Doorpot Furniture Master. And as you can see, it's right here, fir floor, and we can sell that for 500 coins. He takes oak and fir items. Although normally I would have kept the floor for myself. I hope you've enjoyed part 1, and I would like to thank Aya, or Ayla, I'm not exactly certain how to pronounce her name, for help with the vials. And I would like for you to have a nice day. See you in part 2, which will be on farming.